of stuff going on today, you guys. Behind me, Patrick is maintaining the fire, and I am all set up and ready to can some chicken. He cooked about, what did you cook, babe? A dozen little hens?
12 young chicks.
So that is what is in here, minus 4. And I'm ready to get them canned, and we're going to do it outside today. Now, I am using an electric burner. I just didn't want to put my canner over the fire for a couple reasons. I didn't want it all black and nasty, and I didn't want, like, I didn't know how to maintain the temperature, like how to maintain and regulate the temperature. So it's easier to use this electric burner. So that's what we're going to do. I do have the lids and the water boiling over the fire, and I have cleaned my jars. They are ready to go. So that's what we're doing today, you guys. We're going to can up this chicken outside. Okay, so I'm going to rearrange some things here in my small little outdoor workspace. You're going to hear the pigs in the background. And I have these flipped over, so let's see, how do I want to do this? I'm trying to get this all in the shot. I've never done this before with you guys, so this is new. I'm going to grab my water. It has been heating up over the fire and it's ready to go. I have my pickling salt, which is canning salt basically. And I'm not using bone broth. I am using this chicken powder stuff, but I will be making bone broth. So I'm going to get everything in place, and one by one I'm just going to flip my jars over and get them filled with this chicken. He smoked this chicken and then I cubed it. It really has a good flavor. You don't have to smoke it. You cook it however you want. You season it however you want, and just put it in jars and can it. It preserves it really nicely. So I'm not going to fill it up all the way. I am going to leave some headspace. Maybe just a little more. And I don't know if I'm going to use all these jars. I don't know how much chicken this is, how many jars this chicken's going to actually take. Okay, and now I'm just going to add, I want to say a dash of canning salt. And I'm going to add a dash of this chicken powder or chicken cube. You can pre-mix your chicken broth or buy already made chicken broth. It works just the same, but since I'm outdoors and I have limited workspace, I'm choosing it to do it this way. And then I will pour my water in. As you can see the steam. Can you see the steam? It is hot water. I'm going to leave about a 1-inch headspace. And then I'm going to use this tool to make sure that there is no air bubbles. And I want more color, actually. I want more color, so I'm actually going to put in a little more of this chicken. I usually mix it up, but I'm outside today, so we're not going to do that. So here are my canning lids. They're off the fire. They were being sterilized. So I will just, I'm going to flip this jar over, put that over there. And you would actually want to use vinegar, but you want to clean your lids off really good. Since I'm outside, I'm going to use what I have on hand, and this is a clean rag. And then I am going to put my lids on my jars, finger tight, and then I'm going to set them here in my canner that is heating up. I've got it heating up. I don't know if you can see the steam coming out, but it is getting ready. And I'm just going to place the jar inside the canner. Okay, I'm going to do the rest. So now I'm just going to put the lid on and seal it. So now what we're doing is we're waiting. We're waiting for the pressure to build up inside the canner. When we see the steam coming out, we will place our weight on. And I'm gonna clean up while I wait. This is what's going on behind me. He is taking care of the fire. I had 2 lids left because I didn't use all the lids. I don't know what that is.
What?
Planks.
Planks. That is from Ultralistic.
Oh, Altruistic Homestead gave you those. Yeah, I remember.
You're going to turn them into plates.
Oh, cool. Anyway, now we wait. I don't know if you guys can see, there is some steam coming out. So I'm just going to place the weight on the top and we're going to wait for 90 minutes. I will be back in 90 minutes to show you guys the final product. This has been going for about an hour. We have 30 minutes left. You can really see the steam. We're gonna let it go for the next 30 minutes and we'll see what it looks like. So we got about 15 minutes left. You guys can hear this. It has built up pressure. It took a little longer than I like. So we'll see, guys. We've got 15 minutes left. Okay guys, it has been 90 minutes and if you can hear it, it's finally built up enough pressure where everything's working right. I do realize that you have to be very cautious when you're canning. You do not want to poison your family or do any of that. So this was kind of an experiment to see if we could use this electric burner outside and can our food. I don't know that I'll do this again on the electric burner. I wasn't satisfied with the time that it took to get to this point. So if we do this again, we will use the propane burner because I want to make sure that everything is up to temperature and everything is safe. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. I'm going to take off. See, it is finally up to temperature. I'm going to take this off and let this release. So you can use an electric single burner. It's currently like 63 degrees here. So I think like the wind affects it, the temperature affects it. So it would probably be better in the summertime when it wasn't like fighting to keep it hot. There was just a whole bunch of elements to this. So I'm just kind of waiting for it to die down. What do you think, babe? You think it's going to be good? You not or not?
I think it will be.
You think it will be?
Yeah.
We'll see.
I think it just takes a little bit longer.
Yeah, it definitely took a little bit longer than what I'm used to on this stove. And if I have to...
Well, you're using a 110 instead of a 220. So.
That's true. I will totally take this in the house and recan these if I don't feel like they're safe. Okay, the little thing went down. So I'm going to carefully, this gets so hot, I've had a steam burn before, it doesn't feel good. So I'm going to carefully take this off. Now, when you remove your lid, you have to be very careful because it is hot and you don't want to let too much air in all at once. It could bust your jars. So just gently, I just gently move it off like that. If you can see all this steam coming up out of it, that is a very good sign. And just kind of, I can smell it. They're looking really good. Okay. So since we are outside, I'm afraid that the cold air when it hits it might not be a good idea. But I do want to show you guys, I know this video can't take forever. I want to show you guys what they look like. So here they are. Okay, that's the pigs. Bubbling and boiling. And I'm going to set them right here and I'll give you guys a close-up of what they look like. So I'm just gonna say, use your own judgment. If you have a single burner and you don't want to use your glass top stove, or you have a place outside that you can do your canning and your prep and all that, just use your own judgment. Know the instructions on your canner. This is a Presto, it comes from Walmart. So here they are, bubbling and boiling. This is my favorite part, actually, watching all of this goodness do its magic. So now we're gonna wait for the pings. We're gonna wait for the jars to seal. This was sort of an experiment, but anyway, I really like outdoor canning, and I think I will continue to do this. The next time we do this, we are going to use the propane burner, and we're going to give it a go and get everything set up for our outdoor kitchen area / campfire. So I want to say thanks for watching, you guys. God bless, and as always, have an amazing day.